Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today we're going to talk about my 2023 vision board I created. We're actually going to compare this year's vision board to next year's vision board. So I already went ahead and I took down my 2022 vision board, which I like to hang up in this craft space, this corner of the house where I know I can see it often. We're going to talk about what to expect and what maybe didn't happen on my vision board from this year. So let's go.
Here's a side-by-side comparison so y'all can see. It's what we working with. All right. So the quote from this past year, when I created this vision board, I created it actually in the middle of this year because I was going through a lot this year, and I created this vision board to try to help myself refocus. And this was the quote. I always put a quote for all of my vision boards. Living my gentle, slow-paced life. So this half of the year, around June, I think I created this. I really tried to slow down. Here's the vision board for next year. And my quote, it's like whatever comes to my mind like that. My quote is, blessings unfold. So I'm just waiting for everything to unfold this coming year because 2022 was garbage. I'm gonna just be honest, it was garbage. So I'm hoping and waiting for these blessings to unfold for 2023. I went through way too much for these blessings not to unfold. So let's get into it.
I previously was filming this video. I was kind of halfway through it, but I'm like, I want y'all to see my face too and my reactions as I'm talking. So I'll zoom in and then I'll zoom out so I can talk. So the first thing I was talking about was Procreate and this person drawing, illustrating something on their iPad. Guys, I've had this iPad for years. I actually did an unboxing when we lived in my loft. Whatever this is, the gold, I don't even know what generation it is. I am not high tech like that. I want to have quality equipment, but after years, don't ask me about the model. I probably made a post about it, but I don't care. I think this is an 11. We're on the 14 or something like that. This is the first case and the only case I brought too. And then I brought this pop socket from the dollar store a month or two ago now. But I just want I keep my stuff in the best condition I can. I've had this for years. We were actually using this as the check-in kiosk at the studio. But I really wanted to get into back into drawing, and my whole life I lived in lack or scarcity, and I was so afraid just to spend the $10 on Procreate so I could draw. I already had the pen because I brought the iPad, the pen, and this keyboard case all at the same time, and I gave up my art. Guys, I was published in books as an artist, and I was doing art shows all throughout my career, being from elementary school to high school. And my parents, they had lost their house, and I talk about this in other videos, but just to keep it short. And that is kind of what trained my mind to live in lack. Oh, you don't know if you'll have a place to stay. This grid is bothering me. I don't know how I even put that grid on the screen, but it's right over my eyes. That's what kind of trained me to live in lack. So I really just focused on my yoga career, paying for my yoga teacher trainings so that I could be making a decent income. And I was at a point, it was just so much. I was early on in my career just running back and forth and yada yada. But I basically just threw all of my art supplies out, and I was like, this isn't going to be anything. And that's how narrow-minded I was. So this year I really expanded, and I rebrought all of my art supplies. I got a Cricut, a tufting gun, a button maker, and I'm giving myself the opportunity to enjoy myself during my creativity, so then I can have fun creating and create some beautiful stuff. So my wish list had the tufting gun, and I knew it was going to be an investment, but I made the cutest rugs, and I'm so proud of myself. I need to make more. These rugs are going to be sent out tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, I'm filming this, but I made a bunch of cute rugs. There are 2 sets here. I have a small canvas I'm working with. I want to save up enough money to get a bigger tufting canvas, but I also need the space for that. But this year and going into next year, I'm allowing myself to be creative. So that's why I put this iPad on here. Everything on here is creative. I'm Black, so I like to have Black representation. I see people post vision boards all the time, but I need to see ones with Black people so then I can get inspired too. I hope that makes sense. So hopefully this is in focus. I got a couple of them on here actually. Black lady doing yoga from home. A Black lady cleaning her yoga mat. She looks like she's from home. That's why I put those photos on here. I was talking about tufting and my art. So this is a tufted like rug hanging thing, decoration. So, and I wrote stuff on here too. I said, I make beautiful rugs that people love too. Those are my extra touches. Maybe I might write some stuff on this new vision board, but I think this is stuff I forgot to write, and I was like, I might just add this later. Because like I said, I made this at the end, in the middle of the year, and then I started getting more ideas. So, but this 2023 vision board, when I get to it in a sec, I really tried to sit down and think of everything I wanted, so I don't have to go back and re-edit it. This little boy feeding the dinosaur is a book I want to write. Not this genre, or not this genre, how do I say it? Not this scene, it's not going to be like this, but I want to write a book and dedicate it to my son. I've already written a book before. It's The Art and Truth of Transformation for Women, and I share my transformational story of how I am creating a studio, a space, a healing space for the community, for everybody to feel welcomed. So that book I wrote in 2020, almost added another number. I wrote that book in 2020 and it became an Amazon bestseller. So I love writing. I'm allowing myself to be creative in all avenues. I've always been a writer, and I've always been drawing things. So I really want to draw and write a book. I've written just a paperback. Now it's time to add some Ashlee touch to it. So whenever this comes around and I have the time, I want to illustrate a book for my son, dedicate it to my son, and have it on the shelves here. This photo right here, this is a lady wearing a jean embroidered jacket, and this is just inspiration. These hoops are just inspiration to keep on embroidering things. What else is on here? I'm trying to look in the viewfinder. Here's a Montessori like little play set. This looks like it's in a school, or this could have been somebody's house. Let's focus here. I might be too close up. I want to give my son a nice space to play in. Like he has the dining room right now, but I'm manifesting a bigger space for him. So there's a like little jungle gym thing going on. Here's like an in-home gym. I'm manifesting a house for my family, and I'm tired of, I shared this in other videos too, but I'm tired of the studio and trying to raise all of this money to get a commercial loan. It's going to be so much easier for my family to qualify for a mortgage loan and get approved for a house where you can decorate and design whatever you want in the house. So I'm manifesting, get a house, and then the basement can be converted into a gym or some kind of physical workout space. So this is the manifestation of like an in-home gym. Some of the stuff I actually forgot. I'm like, what is this on here? I forgot what I even put that on here. I put lots of passive income. I wrote that here. Been trying to manifest ways to have a more passive income. I do teach from home, and I haven't gotten that many commissions, so I'm manifesting more commissions from home now that I'm here with my son, and I am the babysitter. I make the meals and all of that. I run the errands, and then when I have my free time, that's when I can draw and like get into my creative stuff. But I'm manifesting more passive ways for income so that my family can be comfortable. I I put I'm a TikToker on here. I just wrote that. I've been trying to get into TikTok this year. I was very like, no, I don't want to do TikTok because it's a whole new platform I got to learn, but I've just been easing into it and I've been trying to post more often. Here are a couple scenery things. Here's like I grew up in the country, so visiting something that looks like this with the wooden fence kind of thing, and this is a forest. I want to go on some hikes. That'd be cool to do some hikes for next year. Right now it's Wisconsin and it's winter, so I'm not trying to hike in the cold. Always manifesting a healthy diet. Here's some fruit to look at. I'm a YouTuber. This year I feel like I really stepped up my YouTube game. I've been on here before Carrie and I were even married. Like when early on in our relationship, I wanted to start a YouTube channel and I've been posting, but life got in the way a little bit and I just had to take a break for some periods throughout this YouTube journey. But I really want to take it serious. I'd like for YouTube to be another extended source of income for my family, a way for me to share my creativity, to share my tips, the things that I have learned, and to finally have a community. It's been really hard to find a community such as my niche of being a stay-at-home mom, doing yoga, and crafting. That's like I feel like that's a weird niche. I have not run into a lot of people that do that. So, but if you have some things in mind or some things alike, that's awesome too. I want to just be able to connect with more people on here. So that's why I've been trying to post more so I can be recommended and actually meet some cool people online. Here's a craft table. I've been trying to step up my game with my crafting fairs. I brought a lot of stuff this year for my market, so I'm ready for 2023. Now it's just trying to stack up my inventory. But I brought a tent this year off of Facebook Market to shade us so when we do our summer events. I'm gonna need to buy some walls or figure out how to put walls on there for the windy days. And I just brought like display racks, a bunch of those, so that's inspiration for that. The craft markets. This is just another yoga inspiration. I think this might have been the first photo I found before I found the black people. It's really hard to find black people enjoying themselves online. Like, it's so weird. Black representation if you do something on Pinterest. So there's not a lot of people that look like me and Carrie, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna get to that in a second. Like the black family I found, that was as close as I could get it to represent me and Carrie for the vision board. This is breakfast, so this just represents good food. One of my favorite meals is breakfast. I love making breakfast. I think that's it on here. Yeah, I mentioned everything. So this year we got into our Procreate, we got into the rug making, embroidery. I've been trying to do a little bit of Montessori stuff. We've been teaching from home, and Bear has really helped me stay on a good nutritional track because I'm making the food for him. So like while I'm making food for him, I'm obviously gonna make food for myself. And the craft markets. The only thing I would say we didn't get to, I guess maybe the hike. And I did a little bit of the illustrating. It's not a complete published book because that can take some time. I did draw 2 slides for that book, but I'm not sure how much I like them. But I guess I could say I dabbled throughout this vision board. I really tried to touch on everything. Now here's my 2023 vision board. I'm trying to go with the brown aesthetic. That was a pink background. This is brown, and this is called Blessings Unfold. So what I was just saying earlier, I hope this is in focus. This is the only black couple I could find on Pinterest. Most of these I grabbed from Pinterest, these photos. But this guy, he has dreads, and this girl has weave, and I think they had 1 child. It was really hard to find, no, they have 2 children in this photo. A black family with just 1 child, and maybe with just our natural hair. Everybody in the house basically has afros. I had freeform locks, not this year, October of last year. Actually cut my freeform locks because they were getting really long and heavy, and Bear was pulling on them. So now everybody, I cut them, and now everybody in the house has afros. So that's what I mean about representation. Where's the other one of the black people? This is a black mom and their baby doing yoga. It's what I could find. We want to manifest a new car for next year. This is a Honda CR-V. I think this is the 2023 model, because you already know my car got stolen this year. That was right at the beginning of this year, January, the end of January. So I'm ready to manifest a new car, a safe car, because Kia didn't even fix my car correctly, and some of the features don't even work on the car. I'm still paying it off, and it's just been frustrating. So I want a new car. I want a car for my son. It's the most important thing. I just want a safe car for my son. So I'm manifesting this car hopefully around tax season. That's what we're going for. Maybe we just go stupid at the markets and I sell a lot of great things I make. But around tax season, that's what we would like to look for, a new car. I got inspiration for lots of markets on here. So different ways to make my displays. My booths look like an actual shop. So this is inspiration. I think there was another one on here. Maybe. No, that was the only market. But I have inspiration for how I want my craft room to look. So you can see there's a couple of craft photos. I want to try to read more. Every time, did I put a book on here? I put creating a book, but I guess the 2021 version of my vision board, I always try to put a book. I really want to just read 10 pages a day. So I got a book on here as a reminder. The mail packages, I want to be selling more online orders I can ship out and customize with little candies and goodies to throw in, because I love packing orders. I want to manifest more orders. Need a coffee break. More time to just chill in a field. Bear will be older, so he'll have a chance to actually enjoy the outdoors. Always good gas. I put that on every vision board if you can find the gas icon. I was wondering how to display my rugs. So focus on the board, not me. I was wondering how to display my rugs. I just need to get some pants hooks, and this is a nice clean display. And the rack I can get from the dollar store. That's where I got my other rack from. Once again, more good eats, eating lots of fruit, manifesting a home. So there's the keys. Focus. And then here's another display. I was wondering, when I have like my rug displays or make my rugs, how can I display my rugs? Here's like a pegboard design I liked. And I think I'm keeping it simple for next year. Teaching from home, more orders, doing a lot of more markets, good gas, fruits and veggies. Oh, this video might cut out. So okay. I don't know why. If I film over like 16 minutes, the video splits into two. So we're gonna create a new video. I'm just pretty much wrapping it up. Oh, an influencer. So I have a couple, I think I have 1 or 2 images on here about being an influencer. So this is a person taking photos. This is another person taking like product photos. Maybe it's for my business, maybe it's for a business I reached out, but I'm manifesting more influencer opportunities. So 2023 is all about blessings unfold. We compared my 2 vision boards, the one I created halfway into this year and the one I'm ready to embark on for 2023. I'm feeling good. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope this video is inspiring and you create a vision board, or if you already have one, please share in the comments of what goals you may have for 2023. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.